morning, everybody. It is about 6:45 this morning, and I have a meeting in 15 minutes with my street team for the book launch. Normally we meet on Wednesdays at 3 p.m. But because of the time change, we're meeting at 7 a.m. Thursday, my time, 7 p.m. Wednesday, their time. So I'm really excited to see them. I'm not accustomed to like jumping straight into a work meeting first thing in the morning. But it's exciting. I'm, excited to sit with them and hang out. Usually at the meetings, I'll do a reading from the type that we're talking about that day, and then I'll ask them a question and we'll talk about it. And then we they share with me like anything that stood out to them or anything they got from the chapter, and then ask any questions they have. And that's the plan this morning. I went to bed at like 8 p.m. last night and slept pretty well. I slept from like 8 to 3, which I've decided I'm fine with. Getting back into life after this trip is also going to be a journey. So, I'm kind of okay with like being in the middle while I'm here instead of getting fully acclimated. Plus I love the mornings and I don't need to do anything after 8 p.m. anyway, personally. There's nowhere I want to be. So, all of that works for me.
2 days ago.
Okay.
Because it's in relation to the Honest Enneagram, the book. And so I just needed to share. Because it's like, I was like, I'm not being dramatic when I tell you this changed my life. And she was like,
I say this every time I'm vlogging on a Wednesday, just like how much I love those humans. And it's like fascinating to me how like right everybody feels. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like whoever's content like we're drawn to, we're like similar. Does that make sense? Like, everybody who like comes in has like this really cool vibe. They're like, I think there's like a lot of like non-judgmental people, and like, I don't know. I'm just like interested in that, how easy it feels to like talk to them, even though like we've never met before. You know what I mean? I am going to go get breakfast. I am so hungry. I like had a nice dinner last night. I don't know if I shared it or not, but I had like spring rolls and like a smoothie. And it was good, but it wasn't like a ton of food, but I wasn't super hungry. But then I got hungry like right as I was going to bed. I was like so hungry. So I kind of, it was like one of those, I woke up hungry. But I think I'm gonna get matcha French toast today. It's been on the menu and I've been almost picking it every day and then picking something else instead. So I think that's what I'm gonna get. Or that same like savory veggie breakfast, which I really loved. We'll see what I decide when I get out there. This dress has like cutouts here, and I kind of like it with it not being like, it's just out. I don't mind that, but I feel a little like this is like a pretty spiritual place, and they're kind of like tend to be more modest. So I put on shorts, but now I feel like it looks like I'm wearing like it's like underwear, you know what I mean? I don't know, but I think it's fine. I think that's better. It just like stands out way more now. I feel like it's less noticeable even when it's not. Anyway, we'll see. We'll wear it to breakfast like this and then see what we like. I don't really have much to say at this moment. I'm just doing like a little check-in because I haven't been vlogging for a minute, because after breakfast, I had my meeting this morning and then went to breakfast, came in, called Obes. We talked for like an hour, and then I had, I did an Instagram live, which was about an hour, and then I recorded podcasts, which has been about another, 45 minutes. So all of that is done now. Things that I still need to do work-wise, it's about like, I think 11:15-ish. I still have like a healthy amount of work to do. So, I think what I'd like to do is go get a coffee and work from room in there, coffee shop area. That's what I did yesterday, and that seemed to work really well for me. So I think that's what I'll do. Now And then I want to go to the Rice Terraces for lunch. So if I don't finish all of my work, I can come back and finish that here. It would be really easy to edit the podcast from bed or the pool or wherever, or I mean, edit the vlog. So that's what I'll do. I will do all of my other work that's not editing this morning. Then we'll go to lunch and we'll come back and we'll finish the vlog and then we'll go to dinner. Yeah, good plan. All right, so I've got everything done except for editing the vlog, so that's great. And it's like 12:30, so I'm gonna go, maybe even 12:45. I'm gonna go ahead and call my car to go to the Rice Terraces. We're going straight to the cafe so I can eat. And then I don't have cash, so hopefully I can use a card to do my entrance fee to the terraces. But if I can't, worst case scenario, I can go and like see them, but I might not be able to like go into them, which would be a bummer, but it's also, you know, hijinks. It's just like what it is sometimes. So yeah, I'm gonna hit the road. Okay, so I made it. I have just enough cash to get in. So I'm hoping that the cafe takes a card, which usually they do. Yeah, so and it's just started sprinkling. So this is gonna be a little bit of an adventure, but a good one, I think.
I don't know what, but I can say no. No, I don't eat spice.
Hello.
You can do swing, my babies?
No,
No, thank you.
Yes, welcome. Take photo, no?
Oh, no.
Just walking.
Yeah, just walking.
Yeah.
Thank you. You're so beautiful.
Thank you. And you, beautiful.
Oh.
Where are you from?
America.
So I wasn't sure if I was going to come down into the terraces, and then I just kind of started, and now I'm here. On the way down, a woman had asked me if I wanted to do a swing, and I don't have money, so I was like, no. She's very sweet, and I love her, and she said, come to Bali and live with me, and I said, can I bring my entire family? But now I'm in the thick of it, and I don't know how I'm gonna get in or out. It was much more of a maze than I anticipated. But let me show you what this looks like. This is the kind of stuff I really wish I had money for. It's like such a simple thing, and it is like all of the people, like all the people taking photos and stuff. It's like money going back into the community. I don't care if it's like touristy to take photos or not. I just don't have any money, which is like such a bummer. That's where I was. Okay, look at where I'm standing. You kidding me? The only problem now is that I don't know how to get out unless I go back the exact way I came, which is like really intense to like redo again, but might be my only option. So I don't know. I'm gonna Google it, I think. I do not feel good. I just found out I definitely do have to go back down and back up. And I'm like sick. Do not feel good. Made a lot of weird choices, guys. Like this dress and these shoes. No, that's not for hiking. Climbing on the side of cliffs. I mean, maybe that's an exaggeration, but that's what it feels like. Also, a farmer saw me hiking, and I thought he didn't speak English, and so he told me to come sit down in here. And I thought he has like his basket, his harvesting basket, and I thought he was asking me to take a photo with it because that's what like a lot of people are doing. And I was like, I can't, like I don't have money. And he was like, no, you have to. And he was like, sit down. And then he like got up and left and went to go work. And I was like, oh, you mean I can tell that you're about to topple over and die, so I'm gonna need you to rest, ma'am. So that really boosted my confidence. But he wasn't wrong. So I'm glad to have a rest, and then we'll get back to it. But also, look at my lungs. Look at them go. I'm just so happy and proud of them. They like could not have done even like a 100th of what I just did. Like not even like that long ago. So I'm just really proud of them. Like, let me show you what I did. Okay, I started, oh no, it's raining. Oh no. I started at this restaurant, then walked down, walked through over here. Oh no, it's raining, so it won't focus. Oh no. I can't decide if I should stay here and wait it out. No, I need to go back. I need to go down because it'll be slippery. Okay, bye.
Thank you.
Hello.
Thank you.
Okay.
I just came down from there. I literally ran. Nothing could have motivated me more than the rain. Now we go all the way back up. Okay, I'm back, and the ginger red face is here. That killed me, but I feel better about myself because I realized I didn't see anyone else come in or go at the time that I did, and I did see some girls leave before me. Like when I was in that shed, when I got to that shed, they had left before me, and then they came up after me when I was like leaving, and I was like, oh, I think, you know, I did it fast. And then I saw the guy, there's a guy who like was giving tickets when you entered, and he saw me and he was like, did you already go in and back out? And I was like, he was like, you're strong. And I was like, that makes me feel better. I like that compliment. I also like, literally, y'all, I thought I was gonna bomb. Like, I thought, like, I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up. Coming back up. And luckily, my friend, which I didn't tell you, like, she, like, and I just, like, I don't know. We just, like, I had told her, like, I didn't have any money to, like, swing. And she was like, okay. We hugged each other. I don't know, it was, like, a whole thing. I'm very, like, she wasn't like pickpocketing me. Like, I'm so used to being like scammed, you know, that it's like, kindness is like scary when you're traveling a little bit, but she was actually genuinely just lovely. And when I came back up, when I was like across the way, she was like yelling to me, and she was calling me beautiful. She was calling me beautiful, and she was like, in Indonesian, I don't know. And she was waving at me, and she was like, hello. And, then when I came back, she was like, saw me, and I was like sitting down on like the dirt, and she was like, come sit over here. And she like had me sit by the swing, and just like, I got to like sit there and breathe, because I literally thought I was about to throw up, like, not kidding at all. And so I'm grateful for her. She like really helped me out, because I was pretty far gone. But then I finally made it. At the end there, I was like, okay, 5 steps at a time. We're gonna do this 5 steps at a time. But my lungs did so good. I'm just like so proud. I'm just so proud of them. I didn't eat enough lunch, so I think that's why my stomach was hurting. I didn't really eat like much lunch at all, honestly, so that might have been the problem. And I speed raced it, which is par for the course. I also want to give a big shout out to my shoes. I did that whole thing in soles, those soles shoes, and like, I mean, they're not like the most agile shoe. They're not as good as tennis shoes, but they were definitely way better than I would have thought. Like, very comfortable. Like, my feet don't hurt at all. I've quite frankly never wanted to be in a pool more than I do right now. So I think I'm gonna go do that. I also need to edit the vlog, but I think I need to just go be in the pool before I can even think about that. Cool down, relax, drink, get hydrated again, and then we'll come back and do that after I feel like a person. But overall, you know, I don't regret that, as tired as I am. That's the other thing I was gonna tell you, is this is the kind of thing I like to do. That's like one of the reasons I like to travel alone, because that was very hard for me. I was very uncomfortable. But at the same time, like, that's something that like I don't mind pushing myself to do when I'm alone, because I don't mind taking breaks. I don't mind vomiting if I need to, breathing really hard if I need to, pausing for water, like whatever I need to do. If I'm alone, I know how to take care of myself, but if someone else is there, it puts a lot of pressure on it for me, and I just feel like not fun enough. I think that's like the most honest thing. So then I feel like I'm letting them down by not being like more fun about it. And I think like I tend to be more likely to complain if other people are around, which makes it kind of demoralizing, which makes it harder in its own way, you know? So that's one of the reasons I think it's really like nice to travel alone at least once a year, just to like have these experiences where you push yourself out of your comfort zone, you do things that are a little bit too hard for you, and you see that you can handle it even if you're by yourself, you know? And so that's nice. I've really been missing Obes a lot this week and just feeling like, why do I ever travel without him? But then this was kind of that reminder of like why I do it, because this isn't an experience I could have had with him, not because he wouldn't have been 100% supportive, because he's the most supportive person I could have ever conceived of, but just more so because I would have been worrying about being a bummer the whole time, or being like, like keeping him from having a good time, which is my least favorite feeling. So it was really nice to just remember who I am and do something hard. Okay, I'm gonna go swim. I think this is one of the happiest times. Like, this is one of the moments where I've like felt the best in my life, like doing a really hard thing and then getting to swim in the pool and float on a floaty and just feel weightless and cool. Yeah, very happy. I literally don't know if it's possible to feel better than I feel right now. Unless I didn't have any work to do and I could just watch a movie and eat room service. That would be like a peak experience. But I do want to edit this vlog. And so I'm going to do a face mask. While I do that, the face mask I have is I got this at Target. It's You Go Cocoa hydrating coconut mask. I just got all hydrating masks for my travel bag because I'm a dry girl. Although I will say, being here, I'm less dry. The humidity in the air is doing me a lot of favors. So I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna follow it up with the Laneige Water Bank Moisture Cream. I'm also using the Way Leave-In Conditioner. I got this at Target as well because our Target just got an Ulta in it, which is gonna be great for me. So I'm gonna put that in my hair, do mask, edit the vlog, and then order room service. The family that's hard about being away is that I am missing fall. I'm a little sad about that, which is funny because I have never been much of a fall person before in my life. I'm a spring gal. Fall is just like a reminder that winter is coming, and I don't really love winter. So it's always been a little depressing for me, but this year I really tried to make myself excited, and I did too good of a job because I wasn't even gonna be there for most of it. So I really screwed the pooch on that one. I can't take myself seriously with this mask on. And I said screw the pooch. I can't take myself seriously when I say screw the pooch either. Okay, I'm gonna try and edit with this thing on my face because that just sounds so relaxing. One thing I wasn't sure if I should pack, like I was like, oh, is this an extra item? Was this guy? And no regrets. It has been amazing. So useful. This is a moment in which I wish you guys were like here in real time, because I wish that someone could tell me how to say this is not human skin in Indonesian, just in case they come to offer turn down service. I just want to be as clear as possible, you know, that like not wearing human skin in any shape, form, or fashion. This is 100% paper. But I just feel like it's gonna end up sounding like this is human skin. So. Okay, so I actually have been navigating my reservations for things tomorrow, and haven't edited yet, but I am hungry. There's like, I gotta order food. I honestly haven't really been eating much since I've been here. Not because like I don't like the food, but just more so like I don't, in general, I'm kind of like funny about meat, specifically chicken. I don't like love to eat a lot of it. It doesn't always like, I don't know, I get in my head about it, you know? So a lot of things are meat based, and I've kind of been avoiding in that, but tonight I ordered like a little feast. I'm very hungry, and I just saw everything looked and sounded so cozy. I got like miso soup, I got dumplings, I got like a mocktail, and then I got something I can't pronounce that's like a little sampler plate of a bunch of little things, and I think it's just gonna be so nice. Maybe I can edit the vlog before they get back, and then I can like watch a movie while I eat. I definitely over-ordered, but I ordered well, but I ordered too much. I'll show you. Starting with the miso soup, which is probably plenty for me, if I'm honest. Then, this is the sampler plate thing I was telling you about, which I'm so excited about. It's got like fried prawn, satay, some yummy veggies. I think these are like pickles. These chips are so good. They give them to you in the restaurant too. And then an egg, and then like so much fried rice, like amazing. And then I also got dumplings. So I probably could have just gone here and been like satisfied, but I just wanted to taste everything. And then I got a mocktail. This is like strawberry, vanilla, lime, and mint, I think, something like that. So, I mean, thrilled. This is heaven. This is gonna be like the most flavorful tofu I've ever had in my life. And this is the most comforting soup. Like, miso soup is such a comforting soup. If you know how to make it at home, I'm so jealous. Because it seems simple, but I've tried and I've always messed it up. But it is I just think it is the best, most comforting, cozy soul food soup. And this is the best bowl of it I've ever had in my whole life. This is the coziest I may have ever been. I'm thrilled. Okay, here's how we did. I feel guilty because I feel like I'm wasting a lot of food. But here's my ranking. This is heaven. This I'll probably get again because it's literally my happy place. I didn't finish all of my stuff because I wanted to have room for everything else. This I love the flavors of. The sauces and everything are just like so good. It's just that it's ground chicken and I'm weird about meat. So That's the only reason. Otherwise, I mean, they're like so good. Like if you like ground chicken and you would, I mean, they're heaven. I wish they were like mushrooms or something, and then I would be in heaven as well. And then this was also really good. I think the satay again was chicken. It's not my favorite. I loved the shrimp. I love those crackers. The rice is delicious. I just am full. And the pickles right here are good. They're like fermented. Also great. But by the time I got here, was already kind of slowing down. So I feel like a food waster, and I don't love that feeling. But at the same time, I'm really glad I got this soup. But I think I was nervous that this wouldn't be enough food. So you live and you learn. I just like dread, someone coming to pick up my food and being like, you didn't, I don't want them to feel like bad or like frustrated, But anyway, I'm not in charge of other people's reactions to me. All that I can do is my best. And this was my best today. I'm realizing now that I probably am going to spend the rest of the evening editing this vlog and getting it up. And so then I'll probably go to sleep. So this is probably the end of the vlog. There's a slim chance I'll go see, they're doing like traditional Balinese dance in the kitchen today or in the restaurant, and the girl who brought me room service was like, please come out and watch it. You don't have to like, stay. And I really wanted to go see it, but then I also am wearing like a robe and pajamas, and so getting dressed to go do it does not feel realistic. Doesn't really sound like me right now, but I don't want to miss it either. So we'll see. But if not, well, either way, I'm gonna go ahead and say goodbye. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and I'll see you tomorrow for another one. If you don't already subscribe to the channel, would you go ahead and do that, because then you won't miss a video, and it's just nice. It's nice to hang out on a regular basis. And yeah, if I go see the Balinese dance, I'll make sure to film it for you guys because I care. But if I don't, I won't. And then I'll just see you tomorrow.